Hi, I'm Sali Hughes. I'm a writer and author specialising in beauty. I'm over from the UK at ELLE Canada, and I'm here to talk about my new book, Pretty Iconic, which is a selection of the most iconic beauty products of all time, past, present and future. ELLE Canada have pulled out some of the entries from the book, and I'm going to show you some of them specifically and tell you a few things you may not know about them. So the first one I want to talk about is a Canadian product. It's M.A.C Strobe Cream. Strobe cream I find really interesting because lots and lots of people think that strobing was invented by Instagram and social media, that it's this really super modern phenomenon that's just kind of come about in the past couple of years. Actually, strobe cream was invented to emulate the makeup artistry techniques of Val Garland, who's one of our makeup artists in the UK, for the Alexander McQueen catwalk. And what she did was she had to mix white pearlescent powder with like a greasy substance to make that kind of ethereal pearlescent glow. So M.A.C, ever ahead of the curve and trying to kind of take makeup artistry techniques and create the perfect product, created strobe cream, and they put mineral pigments in a day cream, a very good day cream I have to say. Not normally a fan of skincare from makeup companies, but this is a good one. And what it does is it gives that kind of lovely ethereal glow, but it's not too space age, not too Barbarella, and it gives you that strobing effect that everyone on Instagram thinks they invented, which they did not. What else do we have? TOUCHE ECLAT. Yves Saint Laurent TOUCHE ECLAT is, I think, probably the most iconic makeup item of all time. This is not the iconic packaging, it's like a cool limited edition, but the classic is just plain gold with a logo. And it's a clicky pen, and people, it is not a concealer, it is a highlighter. And it comes in this kind of classic pinky pearlescent colour, but also it now comes in shades for women of colour, and it has done for a few years, which is about time. And you click it wherever you want light to hit, so it's kind of paler than your natural skin tone, and it just picks up the light. What you're not supposed to do is use it as a concealer, because all it will do is just kind of beam light onto something you're trying to cover up. And that was invented by Terry de Gunsberg when she worked at Yves Saint Laurent, and Terry de Gunsberg is now at the helm at By Terry, which you also may like. She has her own version, but that remains the icon. What else do we have? Benetint. So Benetint was born in San Francisco at the original Benefit boutique, and it was invented because an exotic dancer went into the store and said she would like a product to make her nipples show up on stage. So the two sisters, who later launched Benefit, went off and they stewed red rose petals into a kind of concentrated liquor, and they put it in a package. This is not the full size, but it's the same concept. It kind of looks like a nail polish, and you stroke on the stain. You have to move really fast, there's not much playtime, and then you blend it in, and what you do is you get that kind of rosebud tint on your cheeks and lips, or your nipples if you're an exotic dancer. What else do we have? We have, actually let's do Charlotte Tilbury, because she's a Brit and I should fly the flag. So this is a Charlotte Tilbury quad. Charlotte Tilbury, I think, is one of the newest brands in my book, and I think the fact that such a new brand has gone into a book on iconic products speaks very highly of her and the tremendous work she's done. Charlotte is obviously one of the world's best known makeup artists, if not the best known, and when she launched her brand 3 years ago, I think she did it very cleverly. She put all the money into formula, and it really paid off, and never has that been more obvious than in the eye quads. These eye quads have such good colour payoff. The colours are chosen so cleverly, they all go together. It's all killer, no filler, there are no duds. You don't hit the pan on one, then waste the rest. They are so well curated, and each one of them is sold in a look. This looks to me like La Dolce Vita. Yes, it's La Dolce Vita. But there are several, and you can choose kind of lip concepts to go with them, and I think she's done those very well. Also, which I really love, there is no gap for the stupid sponge applicators that nobody wants, so you just throw in the bin. Finally, let's do Advanced Night Repair. So you may not know about Advanced Night Repair, but it's Estee Lauder's kind of hero product. With advanced night repair, Estee Lauder literally invented the serum category. So I guess you know serums is a really familiar thing to you now, and you probably use one day and night. That didn't happen before Estee Lauder launched this product. So not only did they launch the first serum, it was the first anti-aging serum with active ingredients, but also it was the first skincare product commercially available that used hyaluronic acid. So although that was really revolutionary and clever at the time, it's a no-brainer now. You would never buy skincare without hyaluronic acid in it, and Estee Lauder brought that to us. So that is an amazing innovation and absolutely deserving of the term iconic. There are lots more products like that in my book, Pretty Iconic, which is out now.